Yeah, tell him, you know, you got to stay strong as a unit. You know, him crying makes the whole family look weak.
I think I'm going to bring him to one of my shows sometime.
You should. We'd be happy to have him. Tom Michelson said he was going to bring him.
No, maybe not here. Maybe I'll take him.
I don't know what happened with that.
I feel like you would. I mean, you might hurt his feelings.
I would never. What, you think I'm just going to roast your child?
I think so. I think that you are no holds barred. I don't this.
Hey,
you're unpredictable.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
why I love you, though. That's why I like you.
I am a gentleman at warfare. No women, no children.
Is that so?
I roast the shit out of bitches. But no, children.
Quik Draw Comedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addie Herman.
Thank you, Emmett Savage. Keep it going for the executioner, Clem Jameson. And live from the bandstand, on the harmonica, we have Tony Salvo. On the drums, Cameron Herman. On the bass, we have Jared Worth. And of course, on the saxophone, the sax symbol himself, it's Randall Turner, back from the grave. And together they are, the Leavenworth Lot Lizards. Thank you, and welcome to Quik Draw Comedy. It is August 10th, 2025, and you're hearing a show about redemption, where comics get not one, but two chances to perform stand-up comedy, followed by an unscripted conversation with our panel. Comics, you will have 2 minutes to make us laugh. When you hear this sound, finish your joke, because 5 seconds later, when you hear all of this, your set is done. Grab a seat, take a beat, and prepare the heat for round two. We're going to get right into the action. Coming to the stage right now is the host of the dub winner. It's Lucas Schneider.
You guys ever get behind somebody when you're walking and you're walking just a little bit too fast and they're all alone and you can see them speed up a little bit, but you're also trying to speed up so you can get past them, and then they pull off into a little alcove and let you go by. They got a terrified look on their face and you feel bad because you were just born with long legs. That happens to me every time I leave the casino, and I don't understand why not everybody else is also running the fuck out of that place. It clearly must be treating them better than it treats me. I do fucking love the casino, though. You can hear some wild shit in that place that you won't hear anywhere else, and it's fine. Nowhere else in this country can you sit in between two black guys and say, I need some more whites here, and nobody fucking blinks an eye at all. You can just say, hey, get these reds out of here, and nobody fucking cares. It's a crazy place. Wild stuff. I do love the casino. Great things happen there. Also terrible things. It's wonderful watching the peak of happiness in people seated right next to the fucking saddest thing you've ever seen in your whole life. It's really humbling. Keeps you smart. Oh, man. I tell you. Those fucking kids eating my ice cream. I'm sick of it. Left me half a spoonful. Fuck them kids. Here's the thing. Just because of that, I've developed a whole new Sunday routine. What I do is I get myself my little vape pen, and I get myself a blanket, and I get on the couch, and I throw in, the Dukes of Hazzard box set, and then I just eat all the snacks that they didn't finish throughout the week. Yeah. Fuck them kids. I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider, ladies and gentlemen. All right, coming to the stage right now. This guy is a long-time friend of the show. He came here all the way from Des Moines. Let's hear for Tom Michelson.
Bam! New work you do. How are we doing, Omaha? Have you noticed all the white comics in the area are all starting to look the same? I walked out of a fucking mirror today. I couldn't fucking tell the difference between me and Luke. Man, that's about to put out. Guys, all remember the crazy guy that was running for president?
Yeah.
Well, he's back again. This time he's running for governor of Iowa. Tom Michelson, 2026. Same gimmick, same volume. Right? I love all of you people here. Now, I know you don't give a shit at all about Iowa politics. You're just, the only thing you care about Iowa is how frequently is the meth coming in and what's the quality. You know? And I'm here to tell you that those days of free exploitation are over. Now we're going to start charging tariffs on all our meth, right? That's just one of the first innovations that I'm going to do of the great state of Iowa. I will institute our old policies of killing Missourians, but this time when we go down raiding, instead of like trying to liberate slaves, we're just going to take all their fucking cheap cigarettes and fucking weed. That's what we're going to fucking do. Right? Legalize weed in Iowa. Or, yeah, that's definitely. I am a big fan of illegal weed, though. Right? Nothing makes me feel more fun than being a bandit, you know? I feel like I like getting away with something, you know? It's been too long. If I get too itchy, doing a good job, getting off probation, right? Okay. I feel like I should rob a bank or something, right? That's exactly what this demographic does. Well, here's another thing you might all care about. State fair time coming around. You're all certainly welcome to come out and check out me there, drunk, or some variation of I. I love you all. Thank you all. I love you all. Bye!
Tom Michelson, ladies and gentlemen. He's hard on meth. All right.
Hey, for the comics, just one little bit of critique here. This end of the mic is where you speak into, and your voice comes out of your mouth, not your dick. So if you keep it up here, we can all hear you on the podcast. If you put it down here, we can't hear you on the podcast.
That is
there
correct.
There you go. All right.
That is correct. The noise does come out of your mouth hole and not your urethra. That is good advice to all of you guys. Clem, what do you think? If you could pick one sound that your urethra would make when you reached climax, what would it be?
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
That works. I don't know. I think Jared wants some respect over there. I'm not sure.
I think so. I think it's going to be hard for him to come by after today's show. I think the band has really gotten mad with power ever since we added a few new people to there. They're going to be trying to unionize before we know it. We're going to have to bring the Tommy guns out and straighten them out a little bit.
It's Aretha Franklin.
Yes, that's what Todd's dick sounds like when he comes. It says, Urethra Franklin. All right, let's get back to the show. This guy right here, I don't think this is his first time on Quik Draw, but man, he had to ride in a car with Tom to get here. So make it really loud for Matt Ferry.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I think my whole set was going to be about having anxiety attacks, and it was perfect because I about had one driving here with Tom the entire way. I didn't have a minute to myself, and it was like ripping nonstop, hot boxing cigarettes. But it was almost as bad as last week when I pounded 3 monsters at work, and then 3 separate dudes yelled at me. And anxiety started rising. I'm working in roofing, and one person calls like, "Hey, my roof is leaking." Another person calls, "Hey, why is there no tarp on my roof?" The next person calls like, "Hey, when's this roof going to be done?" I'm just like, I don't know. Every time somebody yells at me, I just pound another monster. But the last one was, I was going to this guy's house, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, I just got back from vacation. My fucking roof's leaking." I'm like, "Oh, shit, my bad." And so as I'm on my way there, I'm starting to get a little, I didn't have a minute to think for myself for the entire time. But as I'm driving there or wherever, I'm kind of like panicking a little bit because this dude's pissed off at me. The thing he said to me, too, after he was about to hang up, he's like, "Am I going to miss my goddamn grandson's baseball game because of this?" I was like, "Oh, fuck." So as I'm getting there, I pull into the driveway, and I backed out because it's like, fuck, you might have to leave. So I park on the street, and I get out of the van or whatever. I'm looking at the street. My car is like parked all cockeyed or whatever. So I get back in the van. I straighten it out. I go up to the door. I'm like almost shaking now because then I look up. There's 5 separate cameras looking at me. And I knock on the door. He opens the door, and he's got a firefighter shirt on. I was like, "Oh, shit, you used to be a firefighter." He's like, "Well, I used to be. I retired after 35 years. And I was like, "Oh, I was a firefighter for a little bit." He's like, "What was that?" Because he's pissed off because his roof's leaking. I was like, "Oh, I was a firefighter for a little bit." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, shit." Now I'm like, my hands are shaking. And he's like, "Okay." So I walk into the house. I look at him. It's the biggest fucking leak I've ever seen in my entire life. And I just go, "Oh, fuck." And I have no clue what I'm doing. And so he sees me struggle to get on the roof and all that. So, but anyways, that was me basically having a panic attack just like right now. So, All right, I'll prep next time. All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Matt Ferry, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, let's hear for all the comics we've heard in the first round. We are firing through this first round because we have got an action-packed show for you this evening. We're about to welcome our guests. One of these guys, he was just on last week, and then the other guy is also handsome. So these two guys are the co-hosts of Dude Actually. But what makes this so special is that we're going to have them here tonight on the 1-year anniversary of them finding our little outfit called Quik Draw Comedy. What do you think about that, huh? So coming to the stage right now, please welcome our guests, Zack, Rahrs, and Reece Thurber. Up here, guys. You know where the show's at. You know where the show's at. It's right up here. It's right up here,
Oh, goodness. Yo, the band is crushing it tonight, dude. Hey, and comics, give the band a little chance to play you on. You guys got live music in this room. Be conscious of that. They show up for y'all. All right? I just want to make that public announcement.
How high are you right now?
Always, dude.
Okay, always. That's an appropriate answer to that question, yeah. No, that's a great point about the band. I mean, eventually I want this band to be no comics and just 45 minutes of the Lot Lizards playing. And me just quipping about people who aren't here anymore.
That would be really funny, honestly, yeah.
It's really talking some shit. Hell yeah. Man, it's so good to have you boys here. I mean, you look great, guys. You look absolutely fantastic. I like that we have 3 different tiers of buttons on our shirts right now. Not going in any order whatsoever.
No, it's nice. I mean, it's like this marks almost a year to the date of me pretending I like Zack's jokes, dude.
Yeah.
All of us. That's all of us.
So long, and yet it doesn't feel like that long at all.
Well,
man.
and after a year of faking it until you make it, have you found that maybe you've discovered a new love for Zack's sense of humor?
No.
Well, Zack, this is devastating news, particularly for you. I mean, what's something mean you could say about Reece right now?
He's gay.
Now, that would be a great opportunity for the drum to maybe get involved with a little... There we go. Reece isn't gay. He's bisexual. It's different, all right? Okay, yeah. There we go.
Get that straight.
Let's get this straight. He's not gay. He's bisexual, all right? Oh, goodness gracious. Are you guys ready to get this show started, huh?
Let's do it. I'm ready to get this show ended, dude.
Yeah, you're telling me, sister. All right. Coming to the stage right now, the man you're about to see is not a comedian, but is one of my longtime funniest friends. Over a lifetime of music, he has memorized thousands of songs, but has never once learned how to sing any of them. You're about to hear one of those songs and then have 30 seconds to name the song and artist. Please join me in welcoming Karaoke with Summer.
Okay, here we go. Those who don't believe me, find your souls and set them free. Those who do believe in love, this time will be your key. Okay. Yeah. I don't hear anything yet. Those who don't believe me, find your souls and set them free. Those who do believe in love, this time will be your key.
30 seconds on the clock, please, as the crowd tramples over each other to put their guess in for what song you chose for us this week, Summer.
I don't think anybody's going to get this one.
Summer, I mean, is there any chance that you could give us a clue or a hint about what you've chosen here?
Well, yeah, the song comes from the mid-'70s, and it was big as big song.
Well, that's what you say about all the songs. You say that.
Well, no, they're not all from the mid-'70s.
It's true.
Valid
Got
point.
you there.
So that was the...
Play that song. Wow, Summer. Well, you know, this is the emotional release we look for here at Quik Draw Comedy, and particularly Karaoke with Summer, when you sing a song in your own unique, special way, and the crowd realizes that yes, they would have got it if it was sung by a different man.
Well, yeah, possibly. Yeah, Lucas asked me earlier, will they get the song? I said, if you don't get it, probably not.
Well, yeah, Lucas really is our intermediary,
I know this song too.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about it?
Well, I'm pissed right now.
See, that is the emotional release we're looking for here. We're looking for anger from a guy that's
That's your target audience
comedians
right there.
mad.
Getting pissed off at you,
That's
dude.
great.
Yeah. If they're not laughing, they should be upset. That's my motto in stand-up comedy. Well, Summer, what did you do this weekend that made it special for you?
Well, you know, as you know, and maybe not everybody knows, today was my birthday, so we went out to Kobe and we had dinner, and I tell you what, I just had 2 beers, but after that full tummy of food, I just went home and took a nap.
You did. You took a nap in the back of the car as we were driving home. You were so tired out.
Well, yeah, it got to me for sure.
Well, Summer, so we went out to Kobe, a wonderful establishment. You guys should all go there once you're, wildly rich or whatever. And we go there, and Summer orders 2 items that really perplexed me for his meal. Would you like to give them what you ordered at Kobe, the steakhouse?
Well, I mean, they certainly have steak, but and I didn't necessarily like the way they did it, which I ordered a vegetarian thing with grilled tofu, and the tofu was not exactly what I was expecting. But
And why wasn't it what you were expecting?
well, the cakes were already formed, and they were kind of tough on the outside, and he just heated those up.
You want to
a
form
bit.
your own cakes.
Well, I wanted, tofu from that water-drenched package cut and then that grilled up. And that didn't happen.
Well, you say that's not what you were expecting. I don't think your order was what anyone was expecting in that restaurant. That was crazy.
Well, it was on the menu, and
It was on the menu, Summer.
I got the portobello mushroom with it.
Got a
And,
portobello mushroom.
That was delicious. The
I
portobello
was
mushroom.
most upset about that. I was like, your mushroom juice is getting all over my Kobe steak right now. I'm furious.
Yeah. Well, I just, I wanted something vegetarian today. And, he asked me all these questions. Are you vegetarian? I'm like, well, right now, yeah. I want a vegetarian meal. That's what I want. So.
Sure. Well, you've started the year right on a healthy note with, the Kobe Steakhouse vegetarian options and tofu.
Yeah, but what it was, and then to me, the highlight of the dinner is when they started throwing shrimp in your mouth, and that the other person sitting at the table with us got all 3 times.
That was actually the woman sitting next to me, the single mother who I'd scoped out very early into the interaction.
Yeah, she got all 3. I thought that was something, Adam.
Yep, I winked at her when she was done chewing. I said, okay, I see.
Yeah, well, she got all 3 times. I thought that was pretty good.
She knows how to catch. That's what we look for here at Quik Draw Comedy. All right.
Yeah, she knows how to.
Well, Summer, obviously you're very you're being healthy. You're wearing your whitest socks here for the occasion. What are some more health initiatives you're thinking about taking going into the the year of our Lord and Savior 2026?
Well, I'm just going to keep on. I'm looking forward to going through that delivery season in the fall and the winter.
Delivery season for Domino's Pizza?
I think delivery
Domino's,
season is year-round.
Yeah.
No, actually, pizza sales go down in the summer, Zack.
I'm pretty sure they do that all the time.
I love that you just called him Zack. That was really quite a...
he's Zack. I know he's Zack.
Quite a burn.
Yeah, but... when it's 100 degrees outside, do you want a hot pizza? Most
I don't want a cold pizza if it's 100 degrees out.
Yeah, but when it gets dark at 5 o'clock and it's 30 degrees, how about a hot pizza then? Well, most people want one then.
You should start delivering soup.
Soup.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever thought about bringing maybe a nice avocado soup to people on a hot summer day?
Chicken tortilla,
avocado
perhaps?
soup is one of my standby soups, but...
Bet it is.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd work. That's a summertime soup for sure.
Okay, well, everything's a summertime soup with you. I think.
Well, or minestrone, with Italian. Yeah, you could do that, but that'd get kind of messy to deliver.
Welcome to another episode of Soup Actually over here with the
Soup
hosts of Dude Actually.
Yeah,
Okay, well, Summer, happy birthday. Everybody in here, buy Summer a drink real quick, huh? Let's hear it for karaoke with Summer. Get Summer trashed, everybody. I want him drunk by the time our final guest comes up.
Now I have to drive home.
That's okay. Never stopped you before. All right. No, Summer got real twisted last week. I was in the bathroom just laying waste to the porcelain. And I walk out to my girlfriend saying, "You've got to come out here right now." I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "I don't know, but Summer's on the ground."
Again.
Again, yeah. He was laying on the cement saying, "Don't spill anything on the carpet." I said, "Okay, this guy is drunk." All right. So I want him twice as drunk tonight. You guys got it? Good. That being said, let's hear it for our ace bartender, Robbie, on the other side of that wall, huh? Listen, generosity brings joy. Make sure you throw him a couple shekels on the way out. It'll mean the world to him. Let's get back to the comedy. What do you think, fellas?
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. No means consent with me and Reece, so yes.
Eye contact is consent between me and you.
Okay.
That's why I'm always looking at my feet.
Well, fair enough. I'll never forgive you for that one. All right, coming to stage right now for his second set, it's Lucas Schneider.
Fucking Summer. I can't believe they still have birthdays at your age. If that song didn't piss me off enough, your steakhouse order sure fucking drove me over the edge, I'll tell you that. See, Summer, that's what, you guys looked at Summer, that's what eating tofu does to you. It's no good. How about them lot lizards over there, huh? Yeah, they're so great because Reece is sitting over here. Randall, when the fuck did you become a ranch hand? Most baby animals weigh more than you do. The wild stuff. And on the drums, Cameron Herman. Cameron Herman, huh? I guess you can add nepotism to your rap sheet, Addy. I guess not being able to button up your shirt runs in the family. Fucking Dave Matthews understudy over here hanging out underneath the speaker trying to hide his eyes. God. Tom is just like if Jelly Roll had never gone to prison. Oh, man. Matt, it is insane that you have such insane anxiety because dudes that look like you give most people anxiety. Wildest stuff. All right. I think that's enough out of me. I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider. Oh, man. Well done, sir. Using your time to really just make enemies all throughout the production staff here at Quik Draw Comedy.
If I am anything, I'm honest.
You are honest. You're very honest. Has honesty ever gotten you in any trouble?
Most of the time, yeah.
Really?
It's not worth it.
Okay. Well, when's the time that you were honest that you shouldn't have been?
Well, let's see. God, there's so many to choose from. That's the fucking problem.
Okay, when's the time that you being honest directly affected a personal relationship with you?
When I had to tell my dad I smoked weed when I didn't have to actually tell him, and I could have kept it a secret.
Wow.
He's judged me ever since. We've never been close, and that's affected my entire life.
Really? Well,
Is that the kind of answer you're looking for? Is this the kind of comedy show we're doing?
Well, yeah. One where the crowd laughs when you talk. That's what I was really hoping to get to tonight. So you admitted to smoking weed to your dad, and you didn't have to. Why?
Because a foreigner, I lent him my stuff, and he got pulled over.
Which country?
Kazakhstan. Yeah, I know, right? Goddamn brand new baby countries. They don't know how to fucking act.
No, they don't.
He passes a cop on a bridge, on a gravel country road. Cop pulls him over, wants to search the car because it's a brown guy in the middle of Nebraska, obviously. And
on a gravel bridge.
Exactly.
He didn't think he was just a Mexican guy working out there?
No, he was very clearly not Mexican.
Ah, okay.
They're educated enough out there to know the difference. If they're going to be racist, they're going to be right about it.
Well, sure. Yeah, that's what I've always said. Well, real quick, I was wondering, with the cop, is he parked in place when the friend passes him, or is he slowly moving?
He's driving.
So
He's driving the speed limit down the road.
Okay.
And how did they make a bridge out of gravel?
It wasn't out of gravel. It's a concrete bridge on a gravel road.
Duh. Would it kill you to give context to a story?
Would it kill you to fucking educate yourself?
Wow. It's tall on tall violence over here. What is this? We're supposed to stick together, guys.
So he passes him, and the cop wants to search his car. Immediately reaches right under the passenger seat where my bag and equipment were, and pulls it out. And Akmal immediately goes, "That's Lucas Schneider's." Gives him my address and my phone number, everything.
He knew your address and phone number by heart?
Yes, we were classmates. We were friends. Like, this was back, you had Motorola Razors, like, so you had to actually know where people lived, you know?
So you had to have their address. Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. You remember those times, or?
No, I was in a cult, so I think my first cell phone was an iPhone 4S.
You just had cabin 1, 2, and 3, that type of address.
Well, we did have a red rotary phone that had about a 4-foot cord, just long enough for me to get choked with.
Exactly. That's what they're for, really.
Absolutely. So Akmal, is that his name?
Yes,
of course
Nasarov.
Akmal
I'll
Nasarov.
fucking name drop. Fuck him.
Well,
anyway.
he address dropped you.
He did, and he's back in Kazakhstan working at a bank that his fucking dad owns, that piece of shit, probably with his 7 goat wives and whatever else is wrong. He's the one we tricked into eating pork ribs.
Well,
he was a real asshole. Anyway.
I can see why. Okay, so Akmal gives all the information to the police
drops
officer.
a dime on me. State trooper, even, not even just a regular cop. It was
I bet
a state
his boots
trooper.
weren't tucked in.
They were very shiny, and so was his hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then I got convinced that he was going to get deported, and the white Catholic guilt set in and said, "All right, well, I need to admit that this is mine then." And I could have just said no, and they would have never been able to prove it.
You could have just said no.
I can see that now as an adult, but my conscience. I got a strong conscience.
Well, the Catholic guilt really.
It was mine. That was.
Yeah.
It was the truth, technically, but I should have said no.
And so why did you end up having to tell your dad that you were supposed to?
Oh, well, because then I got charged with possession because I admitted that it was mine.
Well, it sounds like the police
I wasn't even in the car. There was some police manipulation and high-pressure tactics.
Well, it always sounds like the episode of, like the plot of Roadhouse. Anytime you tell me a story from O'Neill, Nebraska, you're like, there were helicopters.
There's never any helicopters. If there's a helicopter, everybody in town knows it. That's too aggressive. You can't fly under the radar with helicopters.
Well, I mean, this truly is a tragic story of woe and
It
sadness.
is. It kept me out of the Army and made me drop out of college eventually.
Man,
it was wild stuff.
You in the Army, man, that would have been wild.
I'd have died really quickly.
Maybe not. Maybe you would have rose to the occasion.
That's it. I would have either been incredibly successful or I would have died immediately.
Well, that's how life is. You're either really successful or you die immediately.
I know, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get successful, so I'm not
stop
dying
that.
immediately.
We've got big things happening this week, don't we?
Sure we do.
Yeah, you got a yes, sir, from an authentic black man right there.
Oh, I know. I've gotten enough of black acceptance in my life. I don't need any more. It's okay.
Well, I don't know why you had to bring race into it.
You did.
Prove it.
We got the tapes.
You're drunk.
You wish. Not that drunk, buddy.
Yeah, well, stop looking at my toes, all right?
You said you eat scraps at home?
Who said I eat scraps at home?
You did.
When?
In your first set. That you get left scraps?
They left me half a spoonful of ice cream in the
But
container.
you're calling Zack the water hog, and you're literally eating scraps in the place that you live?
They were still in the freezer. I mean, what do you want me to say? It wasn't like I dug it out of the trash.
Can you digest the bones too? Is it just the teeth that come out?
No, I like to crack them open, suck all the marrow out.
That's crazy.
Man, you would have cleaned up at Kobe today. I'll tell you what.
I know, no tofu for this guy.
They would have loved you up there at the old hibachi grill. Man, so Lucas, well, I really tried to segue into us doing a nice show tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be an excellent show. We've got a special pop-up showcase with Dan Alton headlining it. Also, Addie and myself will be on it. That'll be after the open mic tomorrow night at the Dubliner.
And what are the times so these folks here know?
So the open mic is going to start at 7, and we'll be done by 8:30, and then the showcase will start at 9. The doors will open at 8:45-ish, typically.
That was beautiful. That's exactly what I needed.
It was incredibly factual.
Are there perhaps tickets for sale?
There are tickets for sale. You can find tickets on Eventbrite on Facebook. Addie has dropped links to them. I've dropped a few.
Yes, I have.
You can find them. Just look up social medias. Our social medias. Smiley Comedy, Comedy at the Dubliner. Yeah. Yep. All right. If you go to the mic, you get a discount on your entry at the show. It's so many things. That poster had so many fucking words on it. I hated it.
You know what the poster didn't have on?
The date. It had, well, yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
I'll tell you.
If you're not smart enough to figure out it's this Monday, I don't really want you there anyway.
You know who would figure it out? Akmal. He would know exactly where it was going to be at.
No, Akmal reads the fucking date backwards. He would have showed up in goddamn November. That goddamn idiot.
Man, Akmal, wherever you're at, I'm glad you're there. All
He's
right,
back
let's
to
hear it for Lucas
Kazakhstan.
Schneider, everybody. All right, guys. We are rolling right along into glory. We are on the edge of glory, and we are about to enter into it. Like my ASMR, this is what I do when I give people fentanyl. All right, coming to stage right now for his second set of the evening, it's Tom Michelson.
Hey guys, how's everybody going? How's everybody doing? Fine. How the fuck are we doing? It sounded a little bit better. Sorry, there was clipping issues last time. You know, I'm 37, which doesn't sound too old. I don't think that sounds too old. I think I look pretty good for vastly approaching middle age. All right? I've recently crossed that threshold. They stopped carding me for my beer and cigarettes at fucking gas stations. It's kind of sad, though. I bet I could pass for my 20s, you know, I think. If I was literally a ghost in the 1820s, I bet I could pass for a dude in their 20s back then. That's where I need to go back to. Like, that back fucking time. There we go. That is a fucking timer. And, Lucas, here's my response to you. I have been to prison, so, you know. And the Army could have treated you a lot worse, right? You could turn out like fucking Tom Michelson. That's exactly where I fucking came from, you know. I look like a person that was beaten as a child, right? I have enough conversation. Yeah, right. That's a surprise to no one in this room, right? Anybody grew up desperately poor on a fucking farm, right? 7 minutes away from any cop giving a shit, right? Right? Sometimes it's a matter of necessity, right? I think that's the biggest generational difference between me and somebody slightly younger than me, right? I know all my older siblings, they're beaten too. That's why they thought they could get away with it, you know? But, you know, growing up in the age of child abuse, you know, I can't think of how just easy fucking kids got it these days, you know? Yeah. Right? Right? I'm not saying you should. You definitely should not. You should go to prison if you beat your kids, or else they turn up like Tom Michelson, right? But it's just like concussions in the NFL, right? Finally, we're realizing their ramifications, right? They're just crazy enough to think that they can be artists, you know, and singers and comics or Civil War veterans that nobody fucking knows, you know? Giving a bunch of historical references about nobody understands. Oh, well. But despite that, and my next gig at teaching all of your kids their high school history class, you know, which that is not too far off. If I don't make it as a comic, I'm coming after your kids, you know? I'm like the crazy teacher fucking Freddy Cougar, you know? Like, Friday night the 13th, like, and then he's gonna teach us a boring fucking history lesson, right? That's where I'll be. So you better fucking laugh, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies, there's an open audition for Lieutenant Governor for Iowa. So thank you all. I love you all. Bye.
Tom Michelson. Well, you know, first of all, how are you doing emotionally and psychologically, Tom?
I'm running for governor. That's been pretty fun.
Yeah, you talked about that. Governor of Iowa. Are you going to spell your name right on the shirts this time?
I mean, they're spelled right now. If you guys want a Tom Michelson 2024 hoodie.
Okay, so these ones are spelled correctly.
Yeah, you can come see the spell correctly ones and buy them out of the back of my truck, you know. But
Okay, so you've got some merch for sale in the back of your truck.
Yeah, merch for sale.
That's good. You locked your truck up, right? Because we have homeless vagrants who will steal literally everything out of the bed of your truck here.
I'm aware. We used to hang out and stuff as.
They won't steal those.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
So you're selling that merch that is
Yeah,
spelled
this
correctly,
merch.
but is just the wrong year?
No, this was for my presidential run, so I'm gonna sell out of these before I do the new run of the Tom Michaels and the governor shirt.
So you want to sell these out before you drop the 2026 ones, or what
yeah,
year?
When the campaign season starts heating up next year.
Okay.
Again, this is what I hate half of this, because even if you're from Iowa, I have to explain half my set who the fuck Randy Feaster is, right? He's the guy that's the front runner for the Republican Party. He is the biggest goober in this gubernatorial election. I swear more
That's
people...
good. Have you tried doing that maybe for a TV ad? He's the biggest goober running for governor.
Yeah, actually...
And I'm coming for your kids.
If you
yes,
wanna,
that's good. I think...
We'll get back to that in the mentions if you want, but I recently
I
launched a new
insist.
YouTube channel, Tom Michelson for Governor. If you want to go check that out, Tom Michelson for
You
Governor.
launched a YouTube channel. What kind of content is going up onto this YouTube channel?
My campaign ads.
So you have campaign ads. I don't know if we have time for Clem to pull them up right now, and I'm sure the censors won't like what they find.
Honestly, it's one of the funniest things I've seen.
Do you have access to it?
If you give me like 2 or 3 minutes, I can probably get it.
Oh, we can vamp for 2 or 3 minutes. I'm sure the timer on Tom's vest won't go off for another 5. So, yeah, if you don't mind, we'll watch one of your campaign ads, because I am dying to see what you presented to the country
You'll
in the state
really
of
like
Iowa.
it. It was helped written by another fan of the show, Zack. He helped me direct it.
Oh, Zack helped you write
Yeah,
it. Okay.
and then we put it together for a show that I did with your old good buddy Clem over there back at Left.
Oh, sure. The executioner, Clem Jameson. Man, so you came up. You were talking about there being clipping issues in the last show. I think you have, based off your hair, you have some clipping issues this show too. Have you ever thought about maybe getting a little trim?
No, I really want to donate it.
You want to donate it to who?
Like Locks of Love or like kids with cancer or some bullshit like
Oh, man,
that.
that'd show them, huh? Yeah.
But it's gotten so used to it for so long that I keep trying to grow it out longer, so it'll come back shoulder length. But like eventually, I think I'll grow it down to my back, and I'll be like, this is enough for fucking me.
And then you're gonna donate it to some kids with less fortunate lives than we have.
I wanted to give it to my dad because he was dying of cancer too, but he had been bald since the age of like 21. So I just wanted to make him feel...
You were just gonna give him a sick Lego wig to pop on the top of his head, like Lucas's joke with the.
Well, that's why I was gonna grow it out shoulder. If you last long enough, Dad, I want to give you fucking Metallica hair. That's what I want to fucking do for you before you go.
I mean, that would have been a sweet gesture. Maybe somebody else in your life will get cancer and you can do it for them.
So if like maybe I can give it to your all your good buddies or all
my friends with cancer.
He looks like he'd do it. Right? All right.
No, this guy does.
I'm secure enough in my masculinity. I don't need to look like a 19th century fucking hippie. Look at that guy over there.
This guy's got a 7-foot-tall black girlfriend. He doesn't need anything from you. He is killing it in all departments. But speaking of which, you talked about being beaten as a child. Which time was your favorite? I mean, there had to be one where you're like...
They're all great, certainly. But, like... My siblings are so much older than me too, right? And then they turn around and they beat you too. But here's the thing.
The siblings would also beat you.
Well, yeah, I mean that you grow up with, right? Like mom and dad's not around.
So
right?
you were in like a Russian nesting
doll
doll of domestic violence.
Yeah, but at least my mom and dad always had a rule.
What was
like
that?
Never hard enough to leave a mark.
Okay. So did you guys use like phone books and stuff around the house, or what was your technique for not leaving marks when you beat each other?
Well, their hands or whatever, but if you left a mark, that's evidence, right? That's what my parents taught me.
Well, that is evidence, and this also seems to be like evidence right here, because we have just found Tom Michelson for Governor 2. What do you say we watch this, huh?
Yeah.
I'd be delighted.
Oh, hi. I'm Tom Michelson, and I'm a candidate for the people. There's a lot of things in this state that need fixing, and I'm just the man to fix them. Are you tired of poison in our water? Are you tired of the traffic cameras on 235? Are you tired of electing the dumbest people for re-election year after year after year. I am the political equivalent of cocaine. You will never get tired of me. We're a broke-ass state. We need a broke-ass governor. We need a governor that's really good at dodging their creditors. Tom Michelson 2026. Iowa needs me, and I still need a job.
Wow, Tom.
That played so well. If we have time, we might as well just do the other one.
Let's save it for next time. What do you say? What do you say, Tom? Because that right there, that's how you should start every set, right there. You'll really get them on your side with that one.
It usually is, but I'm trying to change up my openers and stuff. This stuff is also going to be burned on material too, so and it's out there, and you guys have a much bigger platform than I do, so I always try to change it up a little bit.
Oh, man, with all those 2x4s you're nailing, you're gonna have a bigger platform than us before long.
Yeah, man. I mean, that might be damning with faint praise, because what are we talking about? I surpassed you by another dozen. Damn it, that's triple my rates.
Man, well, I think you're on a great trajectory. I mean, I'm seeing nothing but positivity from the people who associate with Quik Draw Comedy. And it was great to have you, Tom.
Well, I love you too much, Eddie. Thanks, Clem, so much for your hard work over the last 3 dates. Thanks so much for the lot lizards. Thanks for fucking Quik Draw for coming out the other day. Thank you all. I love you all. Thank you all. Bye.
Tom Michelson, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
I'm trying to figure out what I just did over the last 3 days because I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, man. Sounds like you got some roofies in your drink, Clem. You don't remember the gigs you were doing. All right, guys, we are going to mix things up a little bit. We are going to bring up a comic who is. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I'm literally attempting to adjust my notes right now and erase the last name that was on here from my records, but my voice. Coming to the stage right now, it's Mecca.
What a setup. Yeah, it's Mecca, everybody. I'm African. First off, I wanted to start with, I don't know why Tom was talking. Am I the only one that thinks like Tom, he reminds me of Joe Exotic from Tiger King? Nobody? With his soul, exactly with the, running for office and stuff like that. Yeah, the hat. I don't know, maybe just me. Summer, is that the way you really laugh? Is that laugh real?
Now I got that little recording.
No, I'm just asking. Is that? No, because I feel like it's I don't know. It just feels like every time you laugh, I'm like, I don't know if you're being sarcastic. You know what I mean? I don't. You laugh like you hate everybody. Like you have a disdain. Like you hate That's who. Anyway, no, sorry. What else? Who else? Somebody else said something. Who else? I didn't. Oh, I have to touch on this. Reece, I did not know you were gay. I'm sorry. Bye. No, I didn't know because as soon as I found out, I go, how? Because the last time you said, Mecca, man, I love you. Now I'm thinking, did you say I love you or I would love to fuck? You know what I mean? I just want clarity, you know? What else? Who else? Adi was in a cult. Someone has a funny laugh. And someone went to a steakhouse to have vegan food. That's great. Being African, I used to live in LA before moving down here. So when you said vegan or vegetarian, it just took me back to when a friend of mine who is Nigerian as well, his girlfriend at the time was vegan. And she's been vegan for 4 months. And she was trying to convert me into being vegan. Because she saw me having a steak and she goes, oh, Mecca, that steak had a face on it. I'm like, bitch, I'm African. We have no choice. All we have is meat. That's our food. That's goats. And anyway, that's my time. Thank you, Brad.
Mecca, ladies and gentlemen. Well, and we're segueing right into a question I had for you. Mm-hmm. What kind of crazy diets do people in Nigeria have, or is that even an option for them?
Diets, shit. It's like every meal is pretty much a little bit of, it's like a balanced diet. But we don't do meat the way we do meat here. Like, meat is not a whole meal. You know what I mean?
It's just a little scrap.
You have a little, some rice, some veggies, some soup. right? And maybe like 2 or 3 pieces of chicken. You know, you don't have like a whole bucket of chicken. You know
Does the chef ever throw shrimp into your mouth? Because it's really starting to sound like a hibachi girl that you live at.
No.
Man, I've got hibachi on the mind. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I don't know. I mean, they have hibachi restaurants now, but it's not like what I would go to, you know?
Oh, in Africa, they have hibachi restaurants?
I mean, they have everything. Everything. They have KFC. They have everything you want to see. Yeah.
They have everything I would want in America over there.
If you want to, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. So you were discussing, Reese's, sinful lifestyle that he lives. And
I'm not here to judge anybody.
Well, and obviously, you come from a place where AIDS is a real problem, and I'm talking about Los Angeles, of course.
Nice.
Thank you. Doing what I can for the community. Thank you. I wrote that one. It says AIDS in all caps.
I feel like that's the reason why you brought me up early. Just for that joke right there.
Yep. I said, how can
I gotta use this joke right now. Mecca, come up here real quick.
No, I brought you up because you're so funny, and
you
have big news to share with the Quik Draw audience. If you would share it.
Do I?
Well, I mean, a very big thing has happened in your life since you were last on this show. Huh?
Oh, yeah, you mean I had a baby girl? Yeah, I had a baby girl. But I technically did not have a baby girl myself, but yeah.
Yes, it was your wife that had
wife
the baby.
Did that. Yeah, she did that.
She had the baby girl.
She had the baby girl, yeah.
And you watched. Or what did you do?
Oh, I was home with the boys, yeah.
You were hanging out playing football.
I have 2 boys, so now I have a girl, so I'm done.
How are they adapting to having another lady in the family?
Oh, surprisingly very good.
Yeah.
The second one was the one I was scared of. He's 3 years old. He's 2, turns 3 next week. And he's very aggressive. But when he saw her, he was very like, hey, baby. I was like, oh, thank God, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Well, because I'm sure it was a toss-up whether it went from Lion King or City of God very quickly. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that fine film.
I'll tell you when my cue is. How about that? I got control of this.
I'm trying to set you up over here. I don't know.
No, I mean, you look great. You've lost a little weight, haven't you?
I've been trying. I've trying to cut down on alcohol and try to stay in the gym 4 o'clock in the morning daily.
4 o'clock in the morning, you're hitting the gym?
Yeah, because that's the only time I can.
What kind of workouts are you doing in the gym?
3 days cardio, 3 days different weights, yeah.
Okay.
I can go through the days if you want me to. If we have that kind of time.
Which day are you ogling white women in those crazy spandex outfits they've been wearing to the gym? I've got to know.
Is this taped?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
No, it's not like
There's
taped.
no day.
See, this guy is a diplomat. You should run for governor of Iowa.
No.
Mecca,
I don't have what it takes. I really don't.
Man, you've got a smile and you look like you could pull corn out of the ground. So.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
no.
you didn't say cotton, did you? Or you just said corn?
I said corn. I almost got in trouble there. Old Addie almost had a whoopsie-daisy, huh?
Did I hear correctly? Oh, no.
No, I mean, congratulations on the baby.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You got any shows coming up you want these folks to know about?
No, nothing yet. I'm still trying to get, since the baby was here, I had to do daddy duties. And I'm really trying to get back out here. And I watch you guys, and you guys are killing it out there. I'm like, fuck.
Well, thank you, Mecca.
Yeah,
raise your child, and when the time is right, we'll be here for you.
No, fuck that child. Let's go. Let's do this.
She'll understand later in life.
She'll get it.
She get it. Papa was a Rolling Stone. I mean, she'll get it.
Yeah, she should get it. She should understand. Do your sons understand that you do stand-up comedy?
Yeah, they do. The first one does. He doesn't like me leaving the house at night to go do shows.
Oh, what does he do?
He just has to cry. He just has to be in a little diva, you know what I mean?
So you say he's crying and that's being devious?
Diva, yeah.
Oh, diva. I think it said deviant.
No, a little diva. Sorry, I have an accent.
You do. I just noticed it right now. I thought you were from Council Bluffs this whole time. No, so he starts crying and being a diva. What kind of stuff does he say to you as you're leaving?
So he gets a little dramatic. He's, Daddy, are you going to a show? I'm like, stop it, Papa.
Are you gonna be?
No. I was like, dude, stop it.
Come on.
A little dramatic.
Yeah, tell him, you know, you got to stay strong as a unit. You know, him crying makes the whole family look weak.
I think I'm going to bring him to one of my shows sometime.
You should. We'd be happy to have him. Tom Michelson said he was going to bring
maybe not here. Maybe I'll take him.
I don't know what happened with that.
I feel like you would. I mean, you might hurt his feelings.
I would never. What, you think I'm just going to roast your child?
I think so. I think that you are no holds barred. I don't. You're unpredictable.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
why I love you, though. That's why I like you.
I'm a gentleman at warfare. No women, no children.
Is that so?
I roast the shit out of bitches. But no, children.
I was like, no, I've seen you.
No, children.
Like, I've seen you in freaking, what's her name? The tall girl with the teeth. What's her name?
The tall girl with the teeth.
Tall girl with the teeth.
Taryn, I've seen you.
Oh my.
Boy, I'm gonna text her about that right
It's
after
okay.
this.
She has got, dude. Have you seen? Talk to her about me and tell her. She hits me all the time.
She hits you?
No, not hit like this, but I mean like she.
Oh, close
She got
fist?
jobs. No, she got jobs.
Well,
not jobs.
She is
jobs.
from Illinois, and they're very racist over there. Yeah. Very racist, hillbilly inbred people over there.
And she hides it well. She hides it well.
Oh, sure, yeah.
She hides it behind her teeth, dude.
Please do not tell her I said that.
You stinker.
It's all in fun.
No, it is all in fun, man. We're having so much fun, and
Yeah.
it's been so much fun having you here tonight, Mecca.
I'm so surprised I haven't heard the tune yet.
No, he did it earlier.
He did? Did anybody hear it?
Yeah, everybody was laughing through it. It was a real
Maybe
big.
you just tuned it out.
It was a real big laugh, and then he chose to do it.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, do you want it before?
No,
Should we
no,
walk
it's
you
just-
out with a Kuna Matata? What do you want to do?
That might be a good one.
I think when you bring your son here, you just need to hold him up in the air.
You know what's funny? I did that in the church on his baptism. Like, all white people were like, "What the fuck?" Like we get it, you're African. We can see the outfit.
So
like,
in Africa, does the baptism get performed by the monkey, like Rafiki, or is that?
You know what? Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, it does. Yeah, yeah. Like we all. How do you think I got this scar?
I don't know. Fighting a lion.
Fighting with lions, exactly.
He was holding his son up from the gazelles. I think that's how that movie went. It's been a while. It was on VHS last time I saw it.
I fight lions, gazelles. I eat them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ever eaten a gazelle before?
No, I'm looking forward to it though.
Man, I think if you talk to Tom Michelson, you might be able to find some roadkill on the highway or something.
Tom Michelson, Iowa's own Joe Exotic. I like that guy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's got a great trajectory in politics, and his woodwork is top
He'll
notch.
go far.
He will.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear from Mecca, ladies
Thank
and
you
gentlemen.
very much, everybody.
Making a special guest appearance tonight at Quik Draw. All right, we're going to get back into our regular rotation. Coming to stage right now, all the way from Des Moines, it's Matt Ferry.
Hey, does anyone ever get so high they have like a That's So Raven moment where they replay every single awkward interaction they've ever had in their entire life and go, oh my fucking God, am I autistic? Every day? All right, there we go. I've gotten past that, but I've started smoking so much weed that sometimes I think that everybody else knows that I'm high, or everybody else knows that I smoked a bunch of weed last night or something like that. So a couple months ago, I was down at, I was back home or over in Dubuque or wherever, and I was going to, woke up Tuesday morning wherever, I went to Poncheros, I was unemployed at the time. I go in there and I'm like wearing sweatpants and a coat or whatever, I go and order some food, and as the person's wrapping my burrito, there's a hole in it, or there's a little rip, and I want to be like, hey, can you wrap me another burrito? But I'm like, fuck, this person doesn't want to deal with me. So she wraps a burrito, I go sit down in the corner where I usually sit, and right before I sit down, I get this like light in my eye, right? It's the sun, it's like bright in my eye. I'm like, oh, fuck. And as that happens, 3 state troopers walk in the front door. And I know they always sit in this little circle table right here, so I go, fuck. And they see me like squint like this. They don't see the sun in my eyes. They don't see anything else. They just see me like go like this and then stand up and then go to the corner. As I'm sitting in the corner, they go sit down there, and I'm like almost in a panic attack, right? Because I'm like, you know, I heard them whispering to each other. Is that the dude that smoked so much weed last night, like 2 counties over? What the hell's going on with him right now? And so as I'm sitting there, I'm starting to eat my burrito, and I didn't get a fork, I didn't get napkins or whatever, and since I didn't ask the person to rewrap my burrito, I pick it up, and all of a sudden it just falls apart. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. And the cops, the state troopers are sitting there looking at me now, like, what the fuck's this dude doing in the corner? And I'm looking at them, they look at me. I'm like thinking, should I walk past and go get a fork or something like that? Or are they gonna say something to me? I'm not really sure, and you can tell it's getting like real tense. You know, I'm like 100% sober too, right? This last night I was really high. It got so tense, I just stood up and go, burritos, huh? So, all right, that's it. All right, that's my time.
Matt Ferry, huh? What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, good. How about you? Thanks for having me tonight.
Well, no problem, man. I mean, after what you've just gone through over the last 2.5 hours, what's it like driving in a vehicle with Tom?
It's interesting.
Yeah? Were you stoned for the occasion?
No, I was 100% sober.
You were 100% sober. Do you think that's a better way to handle Tom, or do you wish you had been stoned for it?
I wish I would have probably been stoned or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I would think I would have been grasping on for dear life.
Oh, so is he a reckless driver?
No, he's a good driver. I'm just messing with you. But he started hotboxing Newports, and
really?
that kind of gets to you.
So hotboxing, the windows were up?
Yeah, for most of the time.
Both windows?
Both windows.
So he's driving with no crack in the window whatsoever?
Once in a while, I'd like blow it out, but
okay.
The smell's like fumigating.
Sure, and you're not a smoker, are you?
No,
not a cigarette smoker.
I used to smoke Newports, but that was about 15 years ago.
Oh yeah, were you smoking them in the Marines?
I was, yeah.
Yeah?
About 2 packs a day.
You were smoking 2 packs a day in the Marines?
Of Newports, yeah.
Really? So was
Newport
this,
heavies.
What's the difference between heavy and non-heavy?
I think Newport Lights are the non-heavy.
Okay, well that makes sense.
It's cooler to say Newport Heavies.
Newport anorexics.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're smoking Newports. Did you deploy overseas at all?
I did, yep. Yeah.
Were you smoking Newports over there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know if you can say the Haji Newports though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How were those different?
That was like straight arsenic.
Really?
Yeah. It was like that. It was like if it wasn't Newports, it was Parliaments, I think, or I forget what they're called.
Pall Malls.
Pall Malls, yeah, something like that.
So would you get a pretty good discount on these Newports over there?
Yeah, it was like a carton for $20 or something.
A carton for $20, guys. That's
crazy.
what we're looking to get back to in this country.
I know. I think Tom Michaels can bring that to us.
I think Tom could. I think with his
his
skill set, he's out campaigning to the bartender right now.
That's what he's doing. Yeah.
So I think with his skill set, he could absolutely get them cheaper. So while you were overseas, what were you doing?
I was just in the infantry.
You were in the infantry, huh? Were you a machine gunner?
A saw gunner, yeah.
You were a saw gunner, so I bet you were smoking more than cigarettes.
Not too much, but yeah.
Yeah, did you ever just smoke a cigarette and just lay hate into a Datsun or something?
No, to a Datsun, to a Toyota.
Oh, do they not have Datsuns over there?
I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Ever heard of a Mitsubishi?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what we're fighting for over there.
Yeah, that's what we are. Yeah, the Toyotas, the Datsuns, the bongo trucks.
What's a bongo truck?
Bongo truck's like the little truck. I don't know if you guys see it. You know bongo? Yeah, the Jingle. You've been there. Yeah. Yeah. One of our first days, I was a PFC. I was pretty new. I was like the brand new guy in the platoon, and our platoon commander was like, "Hey, be on the lookout for like a white bongo." And all of a sudden we get out of the wire, and all of a sudden I look around, oh shit, a white bongo. Oh shit, a white bongo. Oh shit, a white bongo. He's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like they're everywhere. That's how much they were. So. Yeah.
So white bongos, are they like something that Reece Thurber could play in the back of?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see Reece pulling up into a technical and just.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got a sweet picture too. They took all our mattresses one day, or all our bed frames. So it's a bongo truck leaving our base with all our bed frames or whatever, because they took them all.
They took your bed frames. What size bed frame were you sleeping on?
Twin size.
Oh
yeah,
boy, tough for you. Huh?
I was a little skinnier back then. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're so tall. Did your feet hang off the edge?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's tough, man.
Yeah,
How did you find ways to find comfort over there in the Middle East?
Ooh, I don't know.
Besides smoking.
Jack Shacks.
What? What'd you call me?
He gets it.
Jazz Shack?
Jack Shacks.
Is that like a racial term or what?
No, that's where you go beat off in a porta potty or something.
Oh, a Jack
yeah,
Shack.
where you have a bunk bed and you throw your poncho down and everybody just leaves you alone.
Yeah, third shower kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're out there in the porta potty, and I imagine it's pretty warm out there.
Oh yeah, and you have your full kit out there and your gun.
So do
and
you
just
bring
sit there
everything?
and you smoke a Newport and you go in there. I'm gonna go beat off real quick. You tell whoever you're sitting
Okay, well,
close
slow
with.
it down. This is all getting
gets
very
it.
erotic very quickly. So
You've been there.
Yeah, no, this guy's the master of jerking off
Now I
porta
can't even get in a
potties.
porta potty. It's terrible.
You say what?
I can't even get in a porta potty anymore.
You can't get in the porta
It's
potty?
just like this. I can't even go
Without wanting to jack off.
Yeah, exactly. It's a real trigger for me.
There we go.
It's a real trigger.
I'm telling you, you stick with us. We're gonna write you punchlines for all these jokes, man.
I like it. Yeah.
So you have to take your equipment off to get into the porta potty, right?
Yeah, you can't just leave it outside.
So do you have like a battle buddy that's out there watching your gear to make sure that the folks don't run off with it?
No, because it'd be in the porta potty with you.
So you take off your helmet and then your other helmet, I assume, and then your
Get an iPod out.
IOTV.
Well, Fiki.
Wait,
yeah.
so you had an iPod in there too?
Yeah, first gen.
First.
Yeah.
What kind?
Was it the wheel and stuff like that?
What kind of videos did you have on that iPod?
Oh, it was like old Naughty America videos.
Naughty America.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, you know what Naughty America is, don't good.
I know what America's Funniest Home Videos is. Is it?
It's kind of like the sister of that, yeah.
Okay.
The adult version, I guess.
Well, Bob Saget was a stud. I'll tell you what. Yeah.
He was narrating some of them, so.
America's horniest home video.
There we go, yeah.
Naughty America. No, I've never heard of that. That must have been like some 2000 stuff, huh?
It was about 2007, 08, yeah.
Okay, nice, man.
It was technology, yeah.
Well, that's incredible, man. Just a story of an American hero doing his best to stay sane out there in the desert.
120 degrees is terrible.
Yeah, that sounds awful, man. Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Let's please wash your hands after, and everybody wash their hands after this show. But what do you got going on? You want these folks to know about, dude?
Not too much.
You have a podcast, or not a podcast, an Instagram that posts podcasts.
Yeah, No Coast Comedy Network. You guys check it out.
Yeah, we're featured
you know
on
about
there.
No Coast?
Yeah, you're getting applause breaks from one person.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Quik Draw, send them on. We just finished King Watch. I don't know if you've seen the rest of that. Thanks for the heads up on Da Vinci.
Oh, absolutely.
It was,
no problem.
made it a lot easier. So yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, what is this, Naughty America talk? What are you guys doing over here?
There's a dude in Des Moines that was wearing a crown around saying he's the king of Iowa comedy. So I followed him around with a camera and we started interviewing people.
Oh, Rashad Vaughn made it out there already?
Yeah. He should, yeah.
He should, man. We miss Rashad.
I will beat your ass myself.
Yeah, No Coast Comedy. And, of course, find him blasting porta potties in a town near you.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear from Matt Ferry. Listen, guys, we are down to our final comic of the night. I got yet another special surprise for you. I want all your love, all your energy, all your attention to our final comic of the night, making a special guest appearance. Longtime friend of the show. You may recognize him from the What You Want show. It's Todd Graves. Toddy Locks, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah, that was awesome. That was great of you said, take advantage of the band. And or not like. We may be easy, but we're not cheap. Hey, that's hell yeah. So yeah, I mean, we should take advantage of using their music to walk up here, but maybe tweak their nipples too if you see them. You know, give them a little ring that doorbell. Yeah, I'm playing shit from Lion King, and it made me think like, you remember there was a scandal with the Lion King where it was an infamous Disney animation scandal where there's one scene and the dust comes up and you can read it says sex, S-E-X in the dust. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. I watched the HD version, it said fuck. It was, yeah, the penises on the Little Mermaid cover were way different in HD too. That was I'm up here working for Disney fans. So I'm tired because I'm getting older. When I tell people I'm in my mid-50s, they say like, hey, yeah, you look good for your age. What's your secret? And I say, I'm 43. My secret's I'm a fucking liar. It's awesome, man. You can't stop learning, right? So I've been reading a lot of books lately. Sometimes like 2 or 3 a day. They're karate books, so they're mostly pictures. But if you try and tell me they don't count, I can fuck you up, man.
Todd Graves. What's up, sir? How you doing, Toddy Locks?
Good, baby. Good to be here.
Man, it is so good. I always feel bad. I call you Todd Graves. It's Toddy Locks, isn't it?
Because there's
We got 2 Todd Graves now.
Yeah, there's 2 Todd Graves on the scene.
Yeah.
So either I go by Todd Dillon or Toddy Locks, Todd Dylan Graves.
Oh yeah. So your middle name is Dylan. Is that how you and Dylan Rhodey became friends?
Yeah, I'm friends with everybody that has the name Dylan.
Okay. Well, I'd heard something about that on the Nextdoor app, but I'm glad you cleared it up for me.
Me and Dylan are friends. Weirdly, I went by Dylan almost my whole life, and then when I started doing comedy, I thought the name Dylan Graves sounded more like a death metal band, and I was like Todd Dylan. That sounds like a fucking rock star. You know, everybody gets down with that.
Todd Dylan does sound like a rock star.
And so I had switched to Todd Dylan, and then I was doing comedy. Everybody started calling me Todd, and then I switched jobs, and then I was just like, I'll be Todd at my new job too, and so yeah. But I was like 28 when I switched from my middle to first name.
So you're lived a crazy life, man.
He has. He's lived a crazy life, and you're a man who is not afraid to reinvent yourself.
I mean, it's pretty much always the same. It's always like camo pants and a black shirt, but then like different hats or accessories.
He's wearing none of that currently.
I'm not wearing it now.
You have reinvented yourself since the joke was made. Yeah.
Out here with my dogs out.
Yeah, your dogs are out, and I'll be honest, you look 43. The toes look 57. I'll be honest. Are those bedazzled?
They're painted gold.
Okay, I was wondering. Gold or mold? I can't really tell from this angle. The green in here really wreaks havoc on some of the
we got
colors.
some real fucking wild lights in here.
Yeah, we're working on getting them replaced.
I don't even really know what color shirt anybody's wearing.
No, this is our Wizard of Oz filter. We're in Kansas right now. The tornado.
Unfortunately, all of our lights except for yellow has burnt out, which is better than when it was all green. So we all just look jaundiced.
We had an orange and purple combination one time, which was very atmospheric, but not great for filming.
Oh, okay.
Really got the ladies into a mood. But yeah, so, you were talking about taking advantage of the band. Obviously, you're a man who knows how to play up to a big band and move and groove in the spirit of what's happening in the room, which begs the question, who is the member that you would most like to take advantage of in the Leavenworth Lot Lizards, if you could? If nobody was looking, if we all just said we wouldn't tell anybody.
Well, I mean...
We got some new ones over there. It's some new talent.
That's the thing is the one that it would most likely be isn't here tonight. Because if it's got to be somebody, why wouldn't it be the one with my name?
So you're thinking Todd Graves would be the one you would make?
Yeah, I would go Todd Graves and then Randall and then that guy and then that guy and then hey, you're welcome to join in any of them along the way.
Hey, look at that. Jared Worth getting an invite to the gangbang. I love that. To the Leavenworth gangbang.
Yeah, man.
That's not the first time Leavenworth has had gangbanging involved in it. That's if we're being honest.
Is it?
Well, we used to have a
gangbanging here?
Well, no, not in here, outside. We've had all kinds of wild people. The other day, in fact, I saw a guy. I'm used to people driving the wrong way up the road. This guy got on a motorcycle, crossed the road, and drove the wrong way up the sidewalk with his female on the back seat of his motorcycle.
Hell yeah.
I said, that guy, he's not living a long life, but he's pretty cool right now.
He's living his life.
There was that gangbang that happened out in front. Were those like 3 medics, Narcan, that one homeless lady?
Oh, man, don't get me hard. Man, she was sitting there in the last stand, dude. It was
She wanted
tough.
to revive for sure.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, we have all kinds of wild stuff happening here. And you're a guy who spends a lot of time downtown. What's your favorite thing about running shows, one of the biggest comedy clubs in the Midwest?
One of my favorite things about running comedy in Backline?
Yeah. Emmett's Tavern. No.
Oh, is it here? You just mean in this metro?
Oh, in this metro, yeah.
Oh.
I should have been more clear. I'm sorry. The lights are starting to affect me negatively.
Yeah, Omaha has an incredible scene, and I've been a part of it for a long, long time. So long, in fact, that I got my first open mic. I had to use a telephone book to get to it.
Wow.
So I...
How'd that work?
I went to openmic.org. This was 2010. There was 3 mics in all of Nebraska, and one just happened to be that night at House of Loom. So I go up there, no one's there. I go to the bartender, I'm like, hey, is there an open mic? He's like, no, we canceled that a few months ago. The other bartender knows of a bar where there's an open mic, though. So we go get the other guy. He's like, I know what the bar is called. I have no clue where it is. So we went and got a telephone book because it's 2010. We barely had the internet. And then I got the phone number, called them, and they answered. They were like, yeah, we're having it. I went and put it in one of those old tom-toms. Yeah. So it was a long time ago. And I went up after carolers.
Awesome. How many carolers and how long did they do?
They did. It was Down Under, but it was before Down Under. It was called Side Door, and they did like 10. They did 10 minutes.
Side door. It has a side door, yeah.
And like, I mean, it was an easy dozen people. They were caroling the shit out of things.
There were 12 carolers up there?
12 carolers.
I mean, do you remember any of the songs they were singing?
No, but they didn't either because they had paper.
Oh, they were using cheaters.
Yeah,
huh?
they were using cheaters, but at least a dozen.
Man, yeah, I remember back when carolers used to write their own material. Now they're just doing, Silent Night over and over again. Yawn. We know Christ has risen. All right.
But yeah, Omaha is just an incredibly great place for comedy. Like
it sure is.
Any comic that comes through, you always hear it. You guys got a good scene here.
We do. We have an incredible scene.
And there's some infighting, but not a ton. Very supportive. It's like a very Midwest feeling comedy. Like, if you need somebody to pick you up for the open mic during a snowstorm, you got somebody pretty easy,
Absolutely.
It's a fucking awesome it's an awesome place to do comedy.
I'm just finding out there's infighting. I didn't know this till right now. That's wild.
So you're telling me.
Oh, shit. Damn. I thought I knew everything about this scene. I'm just finding this out. No, this is crazy. Wow.
Well, so Todd, before I get you out of here, it's been a wonderful show, and it's been so good to have you on the roster. You spent 12 years in the military yourself, didn't you?
I spent 6 in and then 6 working with the military on planes, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever heard of naughtyamerica.com?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Okay. That's good. So that was, when were you in?
I got out in 2006. I moved back here in 2007 and started working for the military again in 2008. And yeah, that's the Naughty America times.
Okay, so you were hanging out in a fuselage or something with your slippers on and pulling up a little video on your iPod.
I mean, no, there wasn't a lot of like mobile porn in 2008, 2010.
You guys were still going analog, huh?
Yeah. Dude, I'm from the 80s. Like, I can still masturbate to old Sears catalogs just like from memory.
Wow. Wow. Which one was your favorite?
Page 32. I don't know.
Oh, God.
I don't fucking know.
I was more of a page 33 man myself, but I get it, Todd.
Yeah, the pantyhose, huh?
Yeah.
The pantyhose,
That's
man.
one way you could call them. No, Todd, you're such a glimmer of sunlight. It might just be the yellow lights that we have here, but you're just shining like never before. What do you got going on that these folks should know about?
I'm doing this next week, right?
You sure are.
Over there? Is that what?
Yeah, you're gonna be the guest next week. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm co-hosting this next week. Anything else? Like, don't fucking get a hold of me. I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm tired. I got shit going on. You can ask next week if you need to see me.
That's right. Let's hear it for Toddy Locks, ladies and gentlemen. Man, that's pretty special knowing we're the only show that Todd even wants to be booked on right now, dude. That's how we do it, man. Hey, let's hear it for our fantastic guests, Zack Rahrs and Reece Thurber, huh? What's going on, fellas? What should they know about?
Dude, actually, podcast every Thursday. It's been a hell of a year, and thank you guys for making it all possible. We wouldn't be here without you guys, so super fucking cool to be here.
Absolutely. Great work, boys. I'm super proud of you. Catch me this Thursday at Ditmars at 7:30. You can talk to me to find out. Clem, what you got going on, buddy?
Hey, if you are tired of seeing us be yellow up here and you want to support us, I got a merch bag over here. We got hats, we got shirts, we got stickers. Stop over and see me. We could use the money to replace these lights. So
That's right. We are
over.
actively replacing the lights in here because these things have gone the way of naughtyamerica.com, man. They are no longer no longer relevant. Thank you so much for starting the week right with us here at Quik Draw Comedy. Have a good night, everybody.